Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt, and got some probes to launch, I think. So last time we launched a bunch of probes to try and get a bunch of these things done, and I think we've done pretty well on that. What I'd like to do is give you these probes. These are yours now. Congratulations. I hope you appreciate your prize. Do you have regular scout drones? You do now. All right, we're going to send this guy out to the ends of the earth, which is appropriately about here, and we're going to wait here forever because we're going to fire out all the algae drones. And while we do that, I'm going to. I don't know what I'm going to do actually. I haven't figured that one out. Maybe make some uh, drones to make worms, I suppose. Are we making science for worms? Worm science? Worm science is being made. That's cool. I like worm science. Not a weird thing to say. I think a lot of people like worm science, but are too afraid to say it, fearing that they might be ostracized by society that they enjoy worm science. And you know what? This is a safe place for people who like worm science. The f am I going on about? Oh, yes. Okay, I know what I'm going on about. So, while I was doing my usual scouting, which I like to do between episodes just to make sure I don't waste time, it turns out we have a train jam. So let's go fix that now. And it's probably been the case for a while, but that's okay. We can go fix it now. Because over here, look at that! Good old-fashioned train jam right there. Meanwhile, we were sending a train out to the far reaches, and it has not yet arrived there yet, so we're going to wait a little bit longer for it. But yeah, we made a lot of progress last episode, and we only went for like an hour last episode, but we got like more terraforming done. And my hope is we get all the algae done today. That way the algae's done and we're going to get like more oxygen, and then we can start thinking about grass. Which, you know, I know some of you lawbreakers are already thinking about grass. That's a weed reference for those who didn't know. If you're that innocent, that's a weed reference. No one's that innocent, Steve. Maybe someone's that innocent. Alright, so the problem is this train tried to get where it shouldn't have. Hello, Dave. How you doing? Welcome. Okay. And so a couple of things that I've noticed here. We've got standard turbine 3s twice. Shouldn't have that. But let's just dismantle all this. How are you doing today, Dave? I hope you're doing well. I assume you're listening to your cool music by cool people. Sounds like something that you cool kids would do. I don't know why I say you cool kids, you're just the one. It was a friend's birthday, so you ended up going to dinner? That's nice. Good dinner, I hope. Went somewhere nice enough. Alright, so sushi spent way too much money, but it was so good. Well, you know what? That's the main thing, right? You spent time with a friend, and you had a good meal. I mean, really, can you get better than that? And, I don't know. Okay, so, we've loaded up the scout drones. It's time to fire the scout drones. Now, we're looking for water. We're not going to go too far out. We're just going to do little shots for now, and we'll see where we go. I also didn't count how many scout drones we had, so that's not going to help things at all. Count the scout drones in a moment. So, as I said, we need 100% algae. I'm pretty sure we've got enough algae drones to do that, but we'll find out shortly. Okay, and these are firing. Oh, look at all that water. Yes, you love to see it. Bauxite, I don't really care about that. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. How many more scout drones do we have? Let's double check that before we start firing them all. We do need to go back to you. How many do you got left? You got 9 left. Okay, that's a good number. That's more than I thought we had. Okay, 9 more then. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That looks reasonable. And once those are all fired, then we'll switch to algae and start firing the algae off. Also, I was going to find more places that we can terraform. Terraforming is at 75%. That's also almost complete, so that's good. I'd like to find more lakes, please. That's snow. Kind of looks like snow. Yeah, they say there's no business like snow business. Don't worry, I'm mad at myself for that. Are trains jammed? They are not. I have unjammed them. Thank you. Oh, found more water. That's good news. Okay. So now we're going to load up the algae drones. And hopefully use up the last of this. We're gonna let the scout drones finish their job first. Their dark work. What is that? It almost looks like uranium, but it's not. At least I don't think it can be. I certainly hope it's not, because otherwise what am I going to do with all these uranium drones? Actually, I do need more uranium drones, and we'll be looking at that at some point today. 4 in here seems reasonable. The idea is we just want to fire so many of these things. I want to create an atmosphere that is so bloody algeic. So we're at 79%, and I anticipate that to be at about 100 when we're done here. That is my hope. We're at 80.6%. Good shit. Yeah. I'll let that fire for a little longer, and then we'll head back to the worms. Because my little worms are probably missing me. Like, where's Papa Seif? We want him to make us into drones. You know, midway through that sentence, I was like, they probably don't want to be made into drones. But they're gonna be made into drones. 84%, 87. Oh my goodness, those numbers. They're rocketing up. I think we've fired everything we asked for right now. Papa Seif, yeah. Like Papa Nurgle, except, you know, slightly less pestilence. Which I approve of, slightly less pestilence. Okay, so we're at 93.06. You're listening to 93.06, the home of the algae. Coming up next, just more algae. I'll be honest, this radio station kinda sucks. What happened with Atrio? I played some more Atrio on Wednesday, but I kind of got a little bit tired of it, and yeah, I might just be kind of done with it. Nothing happened with it. It's just it was like doing the now you have to rebuild everything, and I was just like, I don't want to. I don't want to. So, you know what happens when a game tells you to do something you don't want to do? You just don't. All right, we've got 20 more drones to fire. Problem is, I feel like we need more scout drones. No, you know what? We're going to give it a go. We're going to fire 10 more and see what happens. I mean, yeah, I had nothing against the game. It was fun, but I think I'd had enough of it. Got to a level where it wasn't a game and turned into work. Yeah, and you think that'd be a normal thing for me because I play this game in a ridiculous way. But yeah, pretty much. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see how that goes. I mean, look, this game feels a little bit like work as well, but it's a work that I can tolerate, we say. Where's my grass? Oh, sorry. Oh, my nose is itching. Something terrible. Wah! Alright, where's my grass, though? Seriously, dude, where my grass at? We've got too much grass seed. Okay. Do we have a plan for grass seed at the moment, or do we just have to live with it? You got your green space science running? Research Spidertrons? Build a bunch of them? Hell yeah! That sounds good shit, man. Mission objective, algae completed. Hell yes! Algae is just removed. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Let's never make an algae drone ever again then. Okay, so let's just cut all that off. In fact, let's just real quickly dump a bunch of stuff. I don't want to make any more of this crap. I know. I liked it for a while, but I don't want it anymore. Now we'll figure out what to do with these algae spores. Which shouldn't be too difficult to figure out what you do with them, because you just chuck them in here, make algae, right? Okay. Also, with that, you can return home. You've done a fantastic job. I'm very, very proud of you. You will never understand how quite proud I am of you. But that's okay. You don't need to. This train's going to go around, do a bit of a spin. That's okay. Yeah, we're going to follow this real quick. Because I would like to dump all that stuff, because I'm pretty sure everything we've made there can go somewhere. So we will put that shit out now. You know, scout drones. I mean, scout drones aren't cheap. So we'll just keep pulling things apart. We don't need to keep pulling things apart. We'll keep putting things down until it's all got homes, and then we can move on with our lives. How exciting is that? The ability to move on with one's life. I've got mineral dust, but I think mineral dust can probably be... Oh, yes, it can. Yeah, cool. And just I'm saying that I'm hearing like that I'll always love you song. It's like and I say and I'm like, that much. Calm down. And I will do nothing of the sort. Thank you very much. Okay, we don't want algae progenitors anymore, do we? Okay, maybe that can just go in the box and stay there. But no, it clearly goes somewhere. Where does it go then? Where does it go? My lovely. I wish to know. No, it doesn't go anywhere. Okay, so we don't need algae progenitors. We don't need these drones. Unfortunately, these drones were a waste. That sucks. But, you know. Oh, how do I feel about New Zealand Prime Minister stepping down? Look, so don't want to get too political here, but I did quite like Jacinda. I thought she was a good Prime Minister. Other people may not agree with me, and that is, I'm going to take the political answer here. That is fine that they don't agree with me. But I'm a little sad about it. She did well for the country. She protected the country during COVID. She did well. I mean, did she an absolute paragon of virtue and all that? No, she's made some things I disagree with highly. But doesn't mean I didn't like her. But the new guy that looks like he's stepping in, I quite like as well. So you know what? Not a total loss. Okay, we did need the algae progenitors, but that's all right. We've got those in there now. Yeah, that's my feeling. That's just gonna fire algae there, isn't it? So glad you fired algae right there. Yeah, we made way too many of those. That's okay. That happens. Might as well put the promotion there as well. Okay. So, that's that done. Now, do we have the thing for grass? Which had probably a weird-ass name that I'd never really considered. Actually, before that, I would like to consider... because I've got all the grass seed I may ever want, but no grass. So what I would like to do is perhaps bring this down into here, feed it into this machine, and then just absolutely destroy myself with it. Is that a good idea? Not really. Can I do anything else with grass seed? I can turn cellulose and sugar, which is what I'm doing now anyway. Yeah, actually that's pretty good. Yeah, with that. Oh wait, actually, issue is not what I thought it was. The issue is the lack of fertilizer. So what we might do is this. Stop that madness for a moment. Just hold off the madness. Just for a second, okay? Can we do that? We did need to box it. Okay. So we've filled all this up with grass seed that we simply cannot use. We have it no other way, quite frankly. Oh, and then you do need to output, that's true. Hey Turtle, how you doing? Hope your day is going well. Okay. Let's turn to the bunch of that into cellulose and sugar. Always good to have both of those things. Never going to complain. Fertilizer, we do apparently have a problem, and my spider will take me to that problem. Thank you, spider. And what is the problem with fertilizer? Insufficient algae. Still? I thought we'd fix the algae problems. Problem with algae. Too much wastewater. Ah. I see. Well, let's go deal with that, I suppose. Okay. Following the wastewater line. It's good. Wastewater line goes into here, and then it... Why do we only have one of those? Okay, cool. New plan. Going to ditch that. That is insufficient. And we're going to just... Now, there's a rule of insufficient, which is this is too efficient. There is no way in hell we'll ever need anywhere near this amount. You know what? I'll take it, because I don't care. You always say oi, it could be taken as cheeky British way, or it could be... Oi? It could be seen as a hand waving? I've never considered that. I don't know. I don't think anyone considered it to be a hand wave, but... You can see it, and I think that's cool. I'd never once considered that. You're a pioneer. Okay, so now my algae is being made. That's good. Also, it's going to be pumping out oxygen, which is 37%. Zero slash is always good. I've always enjoyed the good 07. I don't know why. It seems more militaristic, and I don't know why I find that cooler. Maybe I am a fascist and I didn't realize. Yeah, exactly. It's a salute, but why am I saluting? Like, who the hell salutes people as a general rule of thumb? I tell ya, the military. And, I don't know where I'm going with this. But anyway, look, we've got algae coming through, and that's what matters. We might have other problems. Let's speed up this. Attention! D. Oops. Okay. I don't think it ever really needs to go that way. I think the way that's going is just fine. Coworker and you like to sarcastically salute each other. How does one sarcastically salute each other? Like, how's that different from a regular salute? That's what regular salute. That's what I mean. While making funny faces? Good answer. I accept that. A funny face salute is always a sarcastic salute. I agree. Started your first multiplayer game of what? Factorio? I haven't played a lot of Factorio multiplayer. I played a little bit with a friend. That was before I went insane with Factorio. Ah. Was this the one who like built things in an incredibly strange way? If so, good luck. Remember, your friendship is more important than efficiency. I know what I said was horrible, but you're gonna have to live with it. Friendship is always more important than efficiency, okay? Never forget that. Oh, so you're playing 3-player? This base game, I assume. Hmm. Okay. That sounds like a fun time, though. Hope you guys have fun. What I'd like to do is kind of do a thing like that, so it kind of pulls from both sides of the belt. It's not pulling from both sides of the belt at all, though, is it? Oh, actually, yeah, it kind of is. I mean, it's definitely pulling from one side more than the other. In fact, no, it's doing the exact same thing it was doing already. It's never pulling from this side, which puts us in the exact same position. How do you make friendship more efficient? That is an interesting question. Mankind has wondered that for many, many years. How does one improve on the efficiencies of friendship? I don't really have an answer for you on that one either, but the good news is you're asking Panda, not me, so I am safe for now. We might actually have too much oxygen coming through here, which is kind of awesome. We're gonna need more speed modules, aren't we? Yeah. But now, though, I think it's helping. We're having a problem with insufficient air. That's interesting. Are we really having insufficient air? Hopefully not mine, that's all I can say for certain. Too much power. What if I'll remember that joke when we get there again? Probably. You might not want to read mine anyway, so it should be okay. They're pumping it full of air to make lots of algae. Now that should be, if we come up here, making my sciences. Or at least some of them. It'll sort itself out. That's fine. That's fine. Now the reason why we're having a shortage of algae was because the reason why algae was a problem was we wanted grass. No, it was for fertilizer, was it? Was that the problem we were having? Not enough fertilizer and that needed algae? Yes. The question is, do we have enough algae coming up? And the answer is, unsurprisingly, it doesn't look like it. Maybe we go get those speed modules like I was talking about. Oh, well, look, we'll just go over here, shall we? And we were right next to the facility that makes all of my modules anyway. Let's go grab some speed modules. They don't even need to be tier 2s or 3s. Even tier 1 speeds will be good enough. Get some haste modules. Yeah. Where am I? Not the right place. Further along is where I wish to go. Haste modules? It's boxes of them. Not many boxes of them, but boxes of them nonetheless. What are we lacking? Processor 2s. Can't really say I'm surprised. That's a fairly standard thing to be short on. Might be a little bit short on arithmetic chips as well. Which means we might need to make the... We've got this whole thing making logic chips over here, logic circuits over here, right? That's still going super strong. And by going super strong, I mean it's kind of stopped. Which is kind of not what I expected. Why did it stop? We ran out of lubricant. How have we run out of lubricant? I thought we had tons of lubricant. We do. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna go fix that. That hurts. That hurts a lot. Not a train jam, though. It's just the train station's been turned off for far, far too long. I think it should be able to get across. But the train station's not even the one that's off. It's just the pump that's supposed to be emptying the station. Problem solved. Jeez. Train was in a right hurry, wasn't it? Sure enough, all my aluminium wires are being produced again. All my... just everything. Sucks that it happened for so long, but that's alright. It'll fix itself. This moment. How are we going for red wires? Did we run out of red wires? Or did we just happen to survive? We happened to survive, actually. We've got more than enough. Okay, so the only thing that was problem was the logic chip, logic circuits, which should be getting resolved as we speak. Everything else is getting produced nicely. Go all the way down to the end. It's close to it. Oh, it is getting there. Turtle Jackets is still top cat. Good to know. It does get all the way to the end. Wow. Yeah, and everything just all connects in. Those red circuits go to their house. They wish to be in their house. Top hat, top cat. It's the old mnemonic, isn't it? I'm acting like I know what the word mnemonic means. This is interesting. Where's all my sand going? Nowhere. Up here. It doesn't look like it. Oh my god, I know what's happened too. Oh, wow, okay. Interesting. So when I did the placement, it destroyed my things that we're using to get the water in. Still taking it in seawater, which is interesting. Mnemonic or pneumatic? Mnemonic. I believe that's what the word I meant. There was a movie called Johnny Mnemonic. I don't know what it's about, and I may even be using the wrong word. So that happened because I did a terraforming drone, and it pushed the water out like a little bit. This is the seawater intake, so I guess there was the seawater output here, and it broke because there was nowhere to put it. That's just a classic SeiferKatt mistake, honestly. There's nothing really to say about it. I mean, you wouldn't have it any other way. We're just going to keep dumping sand. That's what all the cool kids do. And as we dump the sand, we will make more aluminium. Take a while to catch all up, but it'll get there. A classic Seif move. You love to see it. Excellent. I'm glad you guys love. I'm glad you love to see it because I'm not a big fan personally. But that's all right. We get there. We take those because we literally have no other options. Oh, Dave, no, don't worry. I've seen the Rubber Ducky mod. I am well aware of the Rubber Ducky mod. Oh, ho, ho. Yeah. You're playing Nullius? Oh, God. God have mercy on your soul. And if you don't believe in a God, just may you have mercy on your own soul. If you don't believe in a soul, then, you know, whatever. I'm not continuing this joke. You're actually using a bot more, unlike me. Yeah, I think that would be probably what I would change. That'd be good. No, Dave, I am well aware of the rubber ducks. I am Soulburn linked that, and the response that I gave was, I'm going to repeat this. He said important mod, and he linked the rubber ducky. And my response was, I just saw that, and I know what you're thinking, and yes, it's honestly a better goal than launch a rocket. Will I create a Nullius duck? No, okay, no, if the Nullius duck. No, we're not creating a Nullius duck. I'm already hating my life enough. We don't need a Nullius duck. Because, see, Nullius duck would require unboxed and boxed things. No, not a Nullius duck. I refuse to do a Nullius duck. I will, however, do a sushi belt duck. Would that be fun enough for you? Would you like a sushi belt duck? Because I can do a sushi belt duck for you, but that's all I'm going to do. You know, you got to be happy with a sushi belt duck. And if you're not happy with a sushi belt duck, then, you know, I can't do anything more for you, honestly. You can't give me those big puppy dog eyes. It's not going to work. I know that's what you're trying, but it's not going to work. It'll kill me, Dave. Do you want me dead? I don't want me dead. Look, you'll get a duck, okay? I promise you, Dave, you'll get a duck. We'll see if we can get 5 ducks per minute on a sushi belt. How about that? That's going to be stupid. I don't promise that I'm going to do that either. I just said it, and then I'm just like, oh god. That sounds horrifying. But it won't be a Nullius duck, no. And I'm sorry if that's upset you, Dave. I honestly am sorry. But I'm not bloody doing it. 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay. We're gonna do this. What if every time we made a duck, it played the caramel dance in array? Would that be better? We'll put the caramel dancing array in just every time it makes a duck. Do 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 do. Ah, no. I can't promise that, but I did type it. I did say it, rather. This is why I should just never freaking talk. It's gonna be the quietest stream ever. It's gonna be the very stream that I promise never to make, which is the stream where I just don't talk. 5 ducks per minute. That's insane. That's an insane number of ducks. It's ducking crazy. Oh, the cat outside. It's Big Boy. Okay, the cat's gone now. The cat's name is Big Boy. I'm not just making that up. At least the owner told me his name was Big Boy, and why would I disagree with the owner? Like, he knows what his cat's called. A weird thing to be like, this is my cat, I call him Big Boy. I'm like, yeah, but what's his actual name? Freaking Big Boy. Ah, bro, what's his actual name? Like, what are you wanting from me? His real name? 5 ducks per minute sounds like a paperclip manufacturing kind of situation. Yeah, I imagine that the first duck, as they always say, the first duck is the hardest. Once you really get into it, then the ducks will come. You know what I mean? Don't take that out of context, please. Don't you even bloody think about taking that out of context. His warrior cat's name, yeah. He's not even that big a boy. He's just a regular sized boy. Making ducks is very much in the context. All right. Well, then when we get to making the ducks, when we start it, what do we call the run? Duck sushi. You like that? Duck sushi a good name, or do we need to workshop that name? Totally fine if we have to workshop the name. Like we've got a few weeks. Nullius 5 DPM. We're not doing Nullius ducks, Dave. It's not happening. I'm sorry. I know you want the ducks, but we're not doing Nullius ducks, no matter how much you puppy dog eye me. There's one Nullius duck. Look, Dave, how about this? I send you the save file, you can make the duck. Okay? Would you like that? You can make the duck. I trust you. I mean, you know the base sort of okay. Oh, we're going with the no homers club situation, are we? The no homers club. You're allowed one. Okay. Blackjack. Make your own ducks with blackjack and hookers, but not duck hookers. That'd be ducking weird. Yeesh. Yeah. Yeesh, why is this happening? So cruel. Not making the ducks. I know everyone wants to see the ducks. I get it. Ducks are pretty cool. But we're not doing it. Like, I'm putting my foot down here. I am done with Nullius when this is... Once all this is full, I am done with Nullius. I'm sorry. This is the goal of Nullius. I'm not pushing the bloody... What is it called? I'm not... No, it's not an anti-duck stream. I am very pro-duck. I'm just not ducking and Nulliusing. What about space extension? What about space extension? I'm not doing space extension on this one. Look, we're not project creeping this. I remember the word. It's project creep. Let's got a goal, and we're going to reach that goal. No, no ducks. I'm sorry. Because there's going to be a bunch of stuff we're not actually going to make, I've realized. I don't think we need to make everything in the game. And that's going to extend this out for another week. Ducks need to be revolutionaries. Yeah. Yes, seize the means of production. Dave, I'll send you the means of production and you can get the ducks. I'm not saying no one's allowed to make the ducks. I'm just saying I'm not going to do it. I'm just not the man you think I am. And I'm sorry. I can never be that man. And I apologize. But I will never be the man who makes a duck in Nullius. No, I'm not making a singular duck. No ducks. No ducks in Nullius. We will make ducks, just not in Nullius. And I'm sorry, Dave, I'm going to have to say this next bit. That is final. Now, it's not that I'm anti-duck. I just don't want to... I am already so tired of this mod. I am so tired. I just want it to end. Sludge barrel and bacteria barrel. Okay. I want to, like, finish this mod, close the stream, and never, ever, 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 ever see it again. That's what I want. Absolutely. You got every right to give me shit about it. That's totally fine. I accept that. I accept this judgment. Sludge barrel. What does a sludge barrel look like? I don't know, but maybe if I type the word sludge, it'll come up. There it is. Until Veldak comes in. Well, yeah, that's true. Veldak can get the same answer. Not doing ducks in this mother ducking game. I will do ducks. Not like this. Not like this! My goal is to be the sushi master. You know? It's like being the Pokemon master, except for something that's relevant in life. I want to be the very best that no one ever was. Put everything on a sushi belt and drain them as my cause. It's train them? Nope. Trust me, it's not. Not in this case, anyway. Um, oh no, that's fine. Yeah. So Panda and I went to see the movie Megan today, or Megan, yes, if that's how you pronounce words. It was a fun movie. I liked it. Spooky Robot Child. How do you not like that? I've seen Glass Onion. I have seen Glass Onion. It's a great movie. I very much enjoyed it. I love the detective so much. He's so good. I'm not talking about the actor. I try not to. I've seen the original Knives Out as well. Yes, 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 yes. Don't worry. Don't worry. I've seen movies. Not many, admittedly. Yes, that's true. But I have seen those movies. I'm not really doing anything with the worms yet. The menu. Hang on. Let me just send that to Panda. Panda is the one that really dictates what movies I watch. Good name. Okay, so let's send that to Panda. And so that way she'll look into it and tell me if it's a movie we should watch. On HBO? Okay, it's on HBO. We'd have to probably take a bit more of a concentrated effort to see it then, because we do not have HBO. Okay, so really the only thing we need now is construction bots. So, you know what? I think it's time to fire out a bunch more drones and see what happens. Can we do grass? Do we have grass? Pray tell, good sires, do we have grass? Where doth grass lie? That's algae. Algae be not grass. Algae be algae. We make such a dire mistake. Not legally? No. Well, exactly, that's the thing. Gotta keep it legal. My dude. I don't want to be branded a criminal. LGBT? Oh. Okay. Jeez. Okay. What we'll do is if fertilizer is greater than 4, 8, 12, 16, greater than 15, and we just want to read. LG probably makes terrible tea. It probably does. And we'll allow the grass seed to go because honestly the grass seed needs to go somewhere. Now, would it be a bad idea to put a bit more air into the system? And the answer to that is no, probably not. Chuck a bit more air into the system, get a bit more grass going. You can get a bit more oxygen going too. In fact, oxygen's rocketing up the charts. You'll love to see it. Yeah, I can't imagine drinking algae is a very good idea for your lungs either. Although I guess drinking and breathing are two different things. Have I mistaken what drinking and breathing means? Maybe. Okay, we gotta make grass drones. Okay, how do we make grass drones? Or grass drone things. I think we gotta take a scout thing. Gotta take one of these. And then we make a remote. Or horticulture, I need a productivity module 2. Ah. Guess we gotta go get productivity module 2s then, don't we? They're over there. Hello Solbert, LGT exists. Wonderful news. I'm not touching it though, it's too scary. Just add honey. Why don't you just drink honey then? Like, this isn't Steve's hot take of the day, it's a legitimate question. Why don't you just drink honey? Okay, let's go back here. Chuck those grass seed launches into the drone. Might get diabetes. I mean, sometimes diabetes just happens. Instead of adding salt to your food, just eat salt. I mean, cut out the middleman, that's what I always say. I've never really said that, but I could say that. Sounds like something I would say. Diabetes. Where was I going with this guy? Somewhere very important, I assure you. Oh, no, I wasn't going anywhere important. I've already just... Oh, I know where I'm going, yes. Okay, well, let's make the remote for grass. And probably worms, too. Can I zoom out to my entire base? You mean like this? Is this what you wanted? Why are you taking a screenshot? Are you happy with that? You know what? If you're not, you'll tell me. Okay, cool. Why are you... who are you blasting me to on the internet? Because last time I got blasted, it was Doof telling me if, you know, that corn, grilled pineapple, and gherkins cannot be my top 3 vegetables. So thanks for that, Veldak. I assume that was Veldak. And also, Doof is wrong, but that's alright. Doof's allowed to be wrong. He doesn't understand the power of the top 3 vegetables. A lot of people don't. Hello, JP. You found someone who finished Nullius and their base is a bit smaller. Their base was probably smaller because they had a mall. And that would have made things a lot easier had I done that. That would be my guess. Having no mall has been, honestly, the biggest mistake I've made in the entire mod. And I refuse to ever fix it. Do I know who Wilfred Brimley is? I do not know who Wilfred Brimley is, I'm afraid. But I'm not particularly well known for knowing people. He was the actor that did the diabetes thing. I just know that saying the word Buddhist, what you do. Because the guy said it like that, and it was like, ha ha ha, man said diabetes in a funny way. Okay. We'll drop off the sandstone, and then we will start firing the horticulture. Okay, you know we can start firing the horticulture now. So, how does grass work? Fill coastal land with grass. Okay. We'll do a close one first, shall we? We'll fire one here. Okay, what does this do? Oh, we've made grass. Oh, okay. What if we just do this? Oh, lovely. Look at that. That looks terrible, actually, but whatever. Ignore that. Okay, so it looks a bit patchy at places. But grass. Okay, it's not perfect. Let's not point out the flaws. Let's point out that we've got grass. Wow. Worms want to be near grass. Okay. So I think what we're going to do is fire these away from buildings. Am I going to touch grass? Hell no. What do I look like? Some sort of pervert? Please don't answer that question if the answer is affirmative. I do not wish to know. Oh look, it almost looks like you're playing base game Factorio there. If you saw this in Factorio, you'd be like, oh yeah, that's just a regular place. And we're at 6.14 grass. It's wonderful. I'm so happy. Oh, you wanted Rue-Aw? Hundreds of thousands of mod. Yes, that looks like Starter Factorio. Well, it's because it's a prequel, isn't it? I say in it like, you know, you're totally fully understanding what we're doing here. And you might do, I don't know. But my point is, it's good. It's good in it. If I keep saying in it, I'll believe it too. We've got 10 more. Oh my god. I'm being probed in a way that I requested to. Oh, I wonder if we're also increasing the terraform rating. That's possible. I lost count. I couldn't count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so we've got 2 more shots. 9, 10. Okay, no, never mind. Terraforming is 75.07. Okay, it's not increasing my terraforming rating, which is a shame. The important thing is, look at that. It's just, that's almost base game Factorio. You came across this part, you'd be like, ah, damn, there's no resources here, and you'd move on. You wouldn't care. But that's what it's not that pretty, but I'm pretty happy about it. Green. The green's the green's the green you need. When I look to your future, it's the green that I see. I can't get away from other friends. That song is just lives in my head rent-free these days. Wait, isn't Other Friends is a different song. Other Friends is from Steven Universe. Friends on the Other Side. Other friends of Steven Universe. It's alright. We're doing well. I'm very proud of everyone. When I say I'm close to the end of the mod, so I was looking at that today, and I think yes and no. Which is not the answer you wanted, I know. You know, let's go into that because it's a good question. What we need to do, let's look at what we need. We need probes, we need to finish off grass, but grass is essentially done. Worms, essentially done. They're not, but we've, built everything we need to, we just need to get it done. Fish, fighters, copper ore, uranium ore. So, the probe is the last thing we could do. And probes are, interestingly enough, right here. There's a whole bunch of tech after probes, but it's irrelevant. So these are the technologies we need to finish to be able to finish the game. Now, are we close, is the question you asked. And the answer is, yeah, we're not far. I think we're probably still another month out, but we're getting there. We're making spaceships faster than ever. So what we probably need to do sooner rather than later is to start getting these done. Like, it's really good that we're getting these, you know what? I pivot. It's really good that we're getting this biological science done, but quite frankly, it doesn't matter right now. What is more important right now is that we get other sciences done. So, we're going to turn space science off for the moment, okay? Because what we need to do is we need to start getting like these other sciences done. So, because that's what we need to do to finish the game. Now, we've got a lot of satellites ready to go, which is rad. Also, it appears that we're short on something. What are we short on? Logistics bots. Okay, well, we're going to bring them along there. You know, if you need logistics bots, just get them. But we're getting there. We are getting closer and closer. And the delay here is caused by, okay, whatever the delay is here. Okay, whatever delay is here. What is supposed to be on the other side of that middle one? Okay. Go back, Marty. Capacitors. I see. Yeah, the next thing that's really important is actually getting the nuclear power ready. Well, not just nuclear power, but just continuing down this track for a little while. And capacitors being a problem is a concern of mine. It's been a concern for a while. I haven't done anything about it for a long time. They are going at a rate. I thought we sped up the oils. Not speed up the aluminium coils? I swore we did. Did I just consider building more aluminium coils? No. No, I built more of these, and that was going to make more aluminium coils. Trace the bottleneck backwards. Yeah, I know, right? a game that has the nation absolutely losing their goddamn minds. Okay. What nation? Just whatever nation you're in. Doesn't matter. Nation is a nation, right? They're all the same. Okay. So let's see if we can get the aluminium sheets just a little bit smoother. What? Hey Gerson, how you doing? I will say that we're getting a lot more oxygen, so that's pretty good. Even as I say that, I see it ticking up another notch. And I think the algae being complete is going to help that. So, here we are. Why are we not having enough? Where's our aluminium? It's coming. We did do more. Or was that the same one? No, it's the same one. Okay, never mind. Here's an odd little thought. Foundry 3s, how possible are those? Happy to announce on my Not in Nullius, though. Not in Nullius. You'll get me killed one day, aren't you? No, no Nullius ducks. Oh my god, Dave, my dude, Dave. No Nullius duck. We're not doing a Nullius duck. No. It's not happening. I'm sorry. I am so sorry to everyone. There will be no Nullius ducks. There will be a sushi duck, though. Okay? Sushi duck, yes. Nullius duck, I'm afraid not. You'll still get your ducks, okay? I promise you. You will get a duck. Multiple ducks. But not Nullius. Please let me end this hell that is Nullius. Please. Five ducks per minute in C block. I mean, sorry, not C block. God, no, not C block. In sushi. Yeah, I know what I signed up for. I didn't know what I signed up for originally with Nullius. No, we're not doing it in C block. No, that was a slip of the tongue. Why do you want me to die? Yeah. C block wouldn't be that bad, right? No, C block would be a friggin' nightmare. I'll add the quote. I did kind of say it, but I'm not doing it. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for people who really want that. It's just simply not happening. Maybe. Maybe you're right. Maybe I should talk to someone about that. Maybe I have a problem. And maybe you're just egging me on. Maybe you all want me to have a problem. Maybe you guys also want me to die, and this is a very unhealthy relationship we have going on here. Did we ever consider that? Did we? I honestly don't know. Please tell me if we ever considered that. The ducks need barreled fluids. I think the guy recently changed it so they also need liquid fluids. I'm hoping that's not necessarily the case because I'm not willing to do liquid fluids because I want it to be able to be just like duck, 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 duck. Yeah, I mean, look, you are welcome to do it, and I will watch your stream, but I'm not doing it. Space Exploration K2248. I mean, why didn't I just do it in Pi, you know? I'm not doing it at all. I mean, I am doing it. I'm just not doing it in Nullius K2 SE 2, 4, 8, 6, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, or anything else. I am only going to do it in base. And anyone who wants better than that, I have one word for you. It's the word tough. Psyducks. Okay, that's a good joke. I'll give you that. Do it yourself? Yeah, you heard me. I read it wrong. Hi, ducks. No, I read it right. I just liked the joke better that way. Okay, how many things need memory? 1, 2, 2? Only 2, that's not too bad. It's all about the bass, no treble, indeed. I've heard that. Appears the treble finds me. Okay, let's do something along the lines of this. Then we shift that, remove those, and then, uh-oh, look who's got extra room to put some things in. Me, I've got extra room to put some things in. All I understand there is there were some music jokes, and I don't get them because I don't understand what music is. I'm not qualified to talk about music. I acknowledge that. Okay, so that's not great. You straight up run out of aluminium. Usually I would define that as a problem. I mean, that is the appropriate response, actually. I've never seen a more appropriate response to, Cthulhu Photography, yeah. Because the very nature of it is, We're in Cthulhu cult level bullshit. Which is strange. I can never decide if the 8-ball's on my side or not. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. I'm just glad it didn't ask me. It wasn't a no. It was absolute. It was a this will drive you insane, and I don't care beyond that. Oh, there you go. It is probably best to reconsider. Yeah. It knows what it's talking about. I have never felt such fear as the very concept of doing this factory for even longer. Like, it is the greatest fear I have ever known. And I saw a spider once. I think the guy was working on it that you do it in a rocket silo and you do it different ways. No, you do it in a rocket silo. At least that's what he was working on for people who are insane. And so you do the first 250 items because Factorio is apparently limited that you can only do 250 items in a single recipe, which is bullshit already. Just putting that out there. But that is already a ridiculously high number. And then after you have that, if you have it in a silo, you basically do the first 250 and then it will request the next 250. At least that's what he was working on. I read it was 250. I know what you're thinking, but I read 250. But I am not a person who knows anything about programming, so I will not pretend to be that guy. Yeah, it seems sensible until you start looking at like modded numbers, and then it just gets very silly. Because modded numbers are very silly. I say there's someone who has dedicated a lot of time to playing Factorio modded. Do I need a copper drone? I probably do. Should we make a copper drone? I should. Remote copper, because I don't think we've got the copper. Actually, let's double check that real quick. Well, I didn't think we did, but we do now. Rubber duck is essentially a version of the 40 stack challenge. What about logistics and production? I mean, I'm going to do it as a test of a sushi belt, which I think is a far better idea than trying to build a rocket. And honestly, I'm kind of looking forward to that as being its purpose. Oh goodness, no. Oh goodness. Oh no. Oh. Oh jeez. Why are they speed modules? Heavens no. What stacks of fish? Wait, here's the dumb question. You'd need fish. Oh wait, no, I think it's only craftables. If it's only craftables, then you wouldn't need fish. Spidertrons. Yeah, you need a Spidertron for every rubber duck. Oh god, you need a facility to make Spidertrons. Although Spidertrons aren't too bad in base game. You would need fish though. So yeah, you're right. You would still need fish, even if you just worry about craftables. Yeah, it's alright. You need to automate fish from space. You could automate fish from space, or you could always do the thing where you just have like a bunch of inserters taking fish from the water. Yeah, also that's what I was thinking. Take the fish directly from the water. Fish from water is limited. I mean, how limited is it? Hey, Dark Rail. Welcome. How limited is fish from water? That's probably the question we've got to ask. I thought fish replenished. Well, it's just because I think fish replenish doesn't mean they actually do replenish. Quite limited. More limited than fish from space. Okay, so you might have to launch fish from space. That's not too big a deal. How many science packs do you need to get a fish? So you need 100 space science to get fish. Okay, so the next question is, how many space science do you get per launch? Is it 1,000 or 100? One pack equals one fish. Okay, that's all right. So you just have at least two rockets going. One which takes the satellite and one which takes a fish. Yeah, that's workable. You could do that. Manageable-ish. Get 1,000, you launch up to 100 packs to get 100 fish. Okay. So you launch 100 packs, you get 100 fish. Those fish, that's fine. That's not a problem. So basically, you launch a it's not easy to sync it so you get 100 packs at once. No, I suppose it wouldn't be, would it? It's probably a way. It probably doesn't matter too much. I mean, once you've got like 100 fish, though, right? You've got 100 fish from space, then you've got enough for 5 ducks. No, 100 ducks. And so 100 ducks, if you're trying to do 5 ducks per minute, you would need... Oh god. One every 20 minutes? Okay, that's not great. You'd need to... Yeah, that would be an automation challenge. But, I mean, you all know I'm pretty good with automation challenges, so I don't really think it'd be something to be concerned about. All mining isn't automated. That is true. It's not. And that might very well be a problem for the sushi belt factory. I don't know. That would require some thought. No, those are always needed. these? Are they always needed? I don't think so. These are probably always needed. Those are definitely... What are my thoughts about $30 to $35? Eh. I don't really have thoughts about it, to be honest. I mean, sure, inflation, prices increase. I got no real problems with it, to be honest. Still best value game. Yeah, I don't really have a lot of thoughts on it at all. I mean, for instance, I definitely got my money's worth out of it. Does it limit people buying the game? To some small degree, it might do, but I don't think, in general, price is the thing that stops people from buying the game. It's not realize the game's there. They get the demo and they go, "Oh yeah, I definitely got my money's worth out of it. I didn't buy it for 30. Not that the game's 30 for me anyway. Like the game's actually, how much is the game for me? I'm making money out of it. The game's $50 for me at the moment. So it'll probably go to about 60, 55. Which, I mean, I've paid a lot more for a lot less. Oh, actually, hang on. I've definitely made more streaming it, that's true, but I mean, I didn't stream it to make money initially. I mean, hell, I don't stream it to make money now. I streamed it because I thought it'd be a fun thing to do while I played C-Block. And maybe a couple of people would watch me play C-Block. And honestly, I was surprised and astonished by the fact that one, people wanted to watch me play C-Block, and two, that's actually about it. That people would honestly watch me play C-Block was amazing. Of course, we've gone long since past that, but I mean, you know, still having fun, I guess, and that's what matters. Is a dearth of C-Block streams? I mean, wait. Ah! I misunderstood what dearth meant. I thought it was the other way around. I thought dearth meant there was a lot of them. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know what that word... I thought that word meant, like, a lot of C-Block streams. I was like, well, you know, one more C-Block stream, what does it matter? Yeah, I didn't know what the word meant. I had to Google it. Look, I'm not ashamed to admit that I forgot what words meant. I mean, when did you last stream Soulburn? I don't think so. Ghostin will, Ghostin might do that, but then again, Ghostin's not streaming it either, so you know. Being personally targeted if you feel you're being personally targeted. How about that? A month or two ago? Well, I'd love to see some more. No, you do it at your own pace. I'm serious. Like, don't force me to, how visual the Googling was. I mean, I was actually originally going to do this. Dearth. That's what I was originally going to do. But then I forgot. Like, it didn't take me long to forget. It was like, just typing it, hitting enter, I forgot about the joke that I was going to do. Yeah, because, you know, look, you know who you're watching. And if you're not, welcome. Please follow. God, such a shill. We need more memory circuits. Feeling like it, isn't it? Yeah, but I don't think that's the correct response, is it, Dave? I think you broke your own thing. You know what, let's get some memory circuits in. Oh god, let's yawn while I say that. That's great. Oh, memory circuits. Cabbage. I don't think we have a cabbage detector yet. I don't think I've added any secret commands that people are not already using. I love how the watch time. Yeah, I don't think that one works. Look, I didn't program it. I mean, you'd be surprised by that, because if I did program it, it would also not work. Upper modes, what have we got? Solburn, Valdak, Professional Dave. Wait, how do you exist twice? Oh yeah, because you used to be Solburn 666. You're here twice, dude. Who are you? I know, I remember. I don't know how long it took me to realize that you'd done it, but I remember. You were extra evil. Oh no! It's another thing that broke. Okay. I really wish I hadn't broken those. I'm gonna have to be very careful with the next ones. I think I fired them nowhere near my base. That's probably the best idea. What I think I should also do at some point. Oh wait. Really need to start getting copper at some point. Ah yes. Plan is to just get more stuff at one point. Yeah, that's the plan. That's 650 times 5, so that's about 3,000. No, it's more than that. 3,250? That's not bad. Go drop that off, please. Actually, here's a thought that I considered. Do we have the productivity listed on this? I don't know if I ever really considered that back in the day. Why am I walking like a plebe? I shouldn't be walking like a plebe. I have a remote. Yeah, like I suspected, some of these are not as high-tech as they should be. You're right. Hang on a moment, I gotta sort something out for Panda. No, she's alright. She was just sitting in a dark room and I thought she was sleeping. But she just didn't turn the light on. So it's actually okay. Everything's alright. Don't worry. She's fine. Fine. We saved her, guys. We did it. Congratulations, everyone. This will slow down science, but at the same time, it's going to make it more efficient. Why do I get electricity but not? Why do I get electricity but not Panda? Because she forgot to turn the lights on. The lights have been turned on now. She absolutely is allowed to get electricity. It made me sound like I'm some sort of monster. 100% allowed to get electricity. Yep. I know, I'm a real asshole, I get it. We're lacking some sciences, actually. Why are we lacking these guys? Not enough wastewater. Are you friggin' serious? Not enough wastewater? Who has not enough wastewater as a problem? Okay, fine. You want wastewater? I'll friggin' give you wastewater if you like that. I'll just mumble. Not enough wastewater. Are you friggin' serious? Imagine not having enough wastewater. I can't imagine it. That's the problem that we're in right now. It is the most perplexing problem I've ever seen in my life. Not enough wastewater. Who doesn't have enough wastewater? Oh, now we've got to dump the saline water because we don't actually want that. Imagine building saline water and then just ditching it because you wanted the byproduct. Oh no, cats are fighting outside again, I think. They're fighting to be top cat. Yep, cats are fighting outside again. This is what Top Cat has led them to do, to fight. If I see any of you fighting for Top Cat, that's it. Like actually fighting for Top Cat, I mean. It's fine, get your own. Exactly. They don't understand, they're too fluffy. Okay, that should It was another part of the factory here many moons ago, clearly. Sorry to hear that. I hope you two get along better in the future. Alright, I don't really know how to respond to that one. I mean, don't. Got enough problems as it is. Yeah. I respect that response. You know what? Maybe we can come to an agreement here. Make it a little bit more. Can we get some? No, because no, we can't. Don't have enough laboratory ones. Some unknown bloody reason. Don't have enough aluminium sheets. Oh god. Not aluminium, is it? That's kind of terrifying. Also, I originally read that as Seif sorting, and I was like, don't trust me with such important things. Don't talk to you about sorting. Why? What's sorting? Oh. Ah. Or sorting what? Yeah, alright. Lock away. You don't really expect to be like 200-300 hours into a mod and then having to make like emergency more of like an early material, do you? It's just not done. Well, clearly it is done, but you know what I mean. And then finally wastewater. The eternal wondering what the hell's going wrong with my life moment. Or sorting these nuts. Hey! I don't care. Oh. Oh no, I got it. I know what happened there. Don't you worry. what it's worth, I think the cat stopped fighting outside now, so that's good. I don't know why they're fighting so much lately. Gotta really calm their shit down, but you know, they're cats. What are you gonna do? Tell them to calm their shit down? They're cats. Cats literally have no calm function. Are we running out of nitrogen? Alright, you want a cool trick? Meow. Yeah, it's going to burn off enough of the carbon dioxide. Oh wow, oxygen's at 40.43%. Oxygen's doing well, actually. Okay, the mask is on, as per request. Oh, we might need more volcanic gas. Shoot, I hadn't considered about that possibility. Never mind, it's more about nitrogen that's the problem. Yeah, we can do what the shirt. Just bear with me for a moment. Yeah, let's do what the shirt. Do what the shirt. Eh. Cool. Today's shirt's a bit of an wrong word. Today's shirt's a bit of a weird one, but it's a symbol here. Does this symbol mean anything to anyone? Does it? Probably not. Does it really mean anything to me anymore? Not as much either. But it's a cool symbol, right? It's just a cool symbol. No, it's from the card game Keyforge, which was a Fantasy Flight published card game where you didn't build a deck, you bought a pack of cards and that was your deck. And that was the game, pretty much. You bought your deck of cards, you played the game, and yeah, it was fun. The only problem is it kind of died. We had a bit of a community in Auckland, where I live, and then after a while, after not too long in fact, the community just sort of vanished and no one played it anymore. And then I understand that's kind of a problem in a lot of places. Sort of stopped playing it. And when people aren't playing a game, well, the problem is you don't really much chance to play a game that no one plays. Well, at Auckland because it's full of awkward people? No, it's because it's full of orcs. Middle Earth, man. How Middle Earth be sometimes. Sometimes things just be full of orcs. Orc ready. Something me, do we? Okay, so that's going to get nuclear power 2 together. It's probably good. Looks like the climate science is beginning to pick up, which is good. We needed that. And very soon it's going to stop going in this direction. Yeah, we'll just let it keep going, and that should fix that problem. Don't worry. We're on to the next problem now, I suppose. The next problem is we really need to get more... Oh, no, never mind. We got a different problem. We need logistics bots. Okay, well they can just go over here, I suppose. Okay, now what we actually need is more miners. So first off, we need more construction bots, and they're just being delayed forever. Many reasons. Right now I think it's mostly because of arithmetic circuits. Is it worth going over here and just building like an entirely new thing? And which I answer, yeah, probably actually. I'm sorry. Uh, maybe. Maybe it's not a bad idea to just put up another set of distilleries or flotation cells and see what happens that way. Another set of flotation cells probably do well. I could do probably even do another line of better crushers even. Another line of flotation cells. All right, do we have flotation cells? We do not. Hey, go. Let's roll. We apparently have 10 science packs, which I really do not want in my inventory. Let's just drop those off. At the very least, if we speed up ingot production, it will help other things. What was ingot production? A natural and normal thing to do. Have flotation cells in here? We do. Yeah, they are. We may also need to at some point boost. Okay. Oh, is something already coming here? I don't know. Or has it just got a limiter on it? Oh, it's got a limiter on it. That's okay. That's fine. So what I would like to do is copy this madness. Probably delete that for the moment. Don't worry about it. We'll get back to it. Sandstone rock in the way. Sandstone rock, get out of the way. And we're needing some pipes, I imagine. I don't have any proof of that, but I just imagined, and it seems like I was about right. Damn, I know how to imagine. I mean, I don't want to gloat or anything, but I've imagined a thing or two in my day. Mostly dragons. I try not to. It scares me. You know how it is. Sometimes you got to imagine dragons. Oh, goodness. Okay. Another level of science is done, and we'll start on the next one. Go. Okay, how are we feeling about this now? Not great, because for some reason... Oh. Some reason, huh? Some obvious reason things aren't connected. Because they connect through the top, maybe? They connect through the top. Okay. Alright, and that makes more aluminium in theory. Love theory. Now, how much? Yeah, this doesn't make enough of this stuff. So we do have, like, how much do we need? That makes about half a belt. Okay, so if we went like this, and then just sort of chucked in like that much more, how awesome would that be? It'd be pretty rad, actually. I'm not gonna lie, it would be pretty cool. And then we just connect a little bit more in. These pipes that I definitely have in my inventory. And now is really fighting for it, which I appreciate. How much of a... want even more hungry, aren't you? Such a hungry lad. I'll make sure you get fed. Somewhat. Working on you getting fed, okay? I mean, more aluminium is good. That's going to be really beneficial because it'll help feed the furnaces elsewhere. And I mean, since these aren't really going anywhere, all this aluminium, all of it, is going straight into where we need it to go. Only problem is it have a bit of a shortage. I think I would like to up that to 1,000. But that was 10,000, that was too high. And that is a sad train. So, question I have, do you have any bauxite? Got one. Oh, great. In my hand. Okay, now, where were you sitting sad? Here. Yep. Oh yeah, I know where that is. Cool, we can fire that. With that price hike, you realize that Factorio is a live service game? How do you figure? Pray tell. Do we feel any more? Not a one and done. I mean, no. I mean, they haven't been done with it for a long time. And they announced DLC. It's not live service as in like the classic thing. Like if they just never updated it again, I don't think it would be the end of the world. I'd be sad, but it wouldn't be the end of the world. DLC is paid. Yeah, but what's the difference, right? That's not my name. Oh, you're not calling me Sweet Caroline? Shame. They never updated it, the price shouldn't have gone up. Yeah, but it's not being paid the right amount of money. Like, you know, it's not the same amount. They want to keep the price the same, but to keep the price the same, they need to increase the price, I think. Exactly, it's not my name. Not my name. I think a lot of games are actually going up in price with inflation lately. I don't think it's limited to just Factorio. New games are up in price, not games that are already out. Yeah, no, games that are already out have been going up in price as well. I'm pretty sure. Just because with inflation, you know, $30 game now is probably a $35 game. Wow. $30 game a few years back, it's $35 game. Yep. Factorio and Shovel Knight? I don't know, man. I thought other games were going up in price as well. Don't ask me for examples. Look, I'm not here to give examples. I'm just here to just say dumb things and not realize it. Like putting on a mask for like 16 minutes when it should have only been 20. Ashamed of yourself, boy. I mean, Nintendo's its own special little snowflake, to be fair. Ain't no one gets away with what Nintendo gets away with for some reason. We need explosives. Anyway, I mean, everything else is going up in price. One more thing isn't really concerning me too much. I mean, it's one more thing, right? And it's annoying, but that's kind of the way of the world at the moment. That's an increase. We need more pipes as well, actually, I've just realized. They'll come in when they feel like it. I respect that. It's a different situation. Vampire Survivors is such a ridiculously good deal. Like, I don't even understand that. That's just not right. That's just not how it's done, Chief. How do they sell that so cheap, eh? Can't. Crime. I think they should be hanged for it. Actually, no. You know what? I want to go back on that. I think that's a bit much. I think the joke got a bit far. I don't actually want anyone harmed because of a video game. What the game? Surprised me. Alright, it's been a while since we've done What the Game. What are we talking about What the Game today? It's been a long time since we've done What the Game. You want to be surprised, huh? You know what? I know what I'm going to talk about today. I am going to talk about a... You know what? I'm going to talk about a game that Andrew and I quite enjoy, that you never see anywhere. So actually, why did you even talk about it if you never see it anywhere? Terrible game to talk about if you never see it anywhere. I'm trying to find a good game to talk about right now. Yeah, I'm at a loss. You want theme music? Oh yeah, that's a good game to go from. Okay, little Cthulhu going there. Oh shit, Cthulhu's in a box. Warning, warning, box Cthulhu. Oh god, it's all going wrong. Oh jeez, oh gosh. You want theme music? What do you want theme music for? What the game with SeiferKatt? He's gonna show you a board game. Is it one you care about? Probably not. What? Oh god, no, I'm not gonna remember that. But hey, we're allowed to do theme music. So anyway, that's probably the real prize. So the board game that I'm going to talk about today is Expand City. You know, it's like get it, Expand City. Yeah. Anyway, the reason I'm talking about Expand City is because it's kind of awesome. Because you build a little city. Now we've all built little cities before, but the thing I want to show you is this little building. But oh yeah, the building pieces they stack, and that's kind of fun. And so you end up having like a little city with little buildings all over it, and that's super freaking cool. So yeah, Expand City. It's a game that Pandra and I, when we went to Gen Con, we played it. It wasn't out yet. Well, it wasn't out in New Zealand yet, and we were just like, that looks cool, and we played it, and we're like, holy shit, this game's great! And so we rushed down to the booth to go buy it. It is pretty cool. We rushed down to the booth to go buy it, and the guy's like, yeah, we sold out of this yesterday, and we were like, ah. We were just like, we wanted to buy it. And they're like, well, we can ship it to you, like, free of charge. I'm like, ship to New Zealand free of charge? And he's like, no. And I'm like, that's fair. Oh, yeah, I knew that was getting... Look, I'm not... Panda is right. Panda is in the background. You're not going to remember that theme song. And she's 100% right. But you know what? We can make up a theme song on the fly. That's fun. Because I love making up random songs. Most of them I'll forget though. You know, I promise you I will not remember that song. But I wasn't ever going to try and remember that song. I just wanted to sing a little song. You had help for varying levels of help. I appreciate that. But I'm not even going to try and remember the song. That's the thing. Like, I was just, hey, I was told to sing a song. I sung a song. Because that's the sort of service you get here at SeiferKatt, which channel bacon. That's not good at all. That is wrong. That is not connected to the right thing. Redeemed asked Pat a question. Hello. Yeah, no, I can ask you that question. That's a good question. Fantastic freaking question. I think it's an amazing question, and I look forward to asking it. Okay. That should connect everything, yes. Alex not here and you need them to hear it? Okay, that's awesome. That's fine. Beldak can enjoy that song in his own time. Oh god, no. What is this? This is a disaster, is what it is. Wait, what am I doing? Who am I? Why are my robots being lazier than usual? All good. Well, I hope you got a kick out of that random impromptu song. And in fact, I'm pretty sure you did. That's cool. Did I turn my bots off or something? No. I still have my bots, yes. Okay, you're working now, are we? Okay, good job. I need battery. Oh, they're out of power. That does make sense. Okay, cool. I'm fine with that now. Thank you. By the power of Grayskull, I have no power. Oh god, I just realized that if I'm doing even base game Rubber Ducky, I'm gonna need to make that many oh god. I just realized stuff that I would need to make. Fusion generators. Okay, that's gonna make more aluminium. Uranium power plants is another thing. Oh god. It's gonna make it a real nightmare. There's so many more things are gonna need to go on the belt now. Kind of fun, actually, thinking about it. Cybertrons have 2 generators in their recipe. I didn't know that. Fuck me. Oh god. Oh, wait, have we not? Oh, we've connected that. Okay. In fact, they've all kind of just jammed, haven't they? No, I have no idea what's in things. Okay, Spidertron to me. Okay, Spidertron to where I'm going. Thank you. Meow. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, apple. Oh, yes. And rocket silos. Oh, yeah. This will hurt. As long as they didn't do anything stupid like promise 5 ducks a minute or something ridiculous like that. Yeah, Seif snacks. Also used up uranium power cells. Ah, hell no. I didn't consider use up uranium power cells. It means you're limited to how much power you use. No, that's not true. Yeah. It's just you need to make sure you've got enough silos to make them all. It's not that you're limited on how much power you have to make, can make. You've just got to make it more power than you think you need sometimes. I saw that guy. He's apparently working on that for space exploration now. Because someone pinged him on this epic quest, because of course they did. Don't worry, Soulburn, I saw you in the thread. Probably. Would make sense. Oh shoot, no, you're right. Yes, it should do, because shotguns require wood, don't they? You wouldn't need a lot of wood, though. You'd also need to consider wood for small electric poles. And the best part is, if you modded anything to make something easier, for every byproduct or other thing it adds, chest, yeah, makes one more ingredient you have to include, which I kind of like. I kind of love that idea. Oh, I added this thing that adds fertilizer and we can grow trees. Now you need one of fertilizer. So... yeah, it never makes everything easier just for nothing. 8 wood's easy enough, though. I don't think 8 wood's too much of a problem. Wood's not renewable. True. But you can get a lot of wood. I mean, you just have to mine it. I mean, metals are also not renewable, but you know, you can mine those. Alright, so titanium, not titanium. Okay, let's say titanium a bunch of times with no context. Great, let's go. Aluminium is doing well. We apparently have a shortage of rubber. That's incredibly strange and concerning. Why do we have a shortage of rubber? We don't. Maybe just two things needed rubber at the same time. Shortage of rubber equals more children. Actually. Now the good news is it doesn't actually look like we had a shortage so much as just maybe the train wanted more That's all right. Honestly, capacitors can keep going there. I don't really mind too much. They need to go there eventually anyway. And maybe they'll fill some sort of requirement. I'll be honest, that doesn't look so good. I don't think anything's jammed. But I do want to see one of you move. Okay, there we go. Oh, I got scared that we had a jam there. But we did not. Aluminum sheet pick, that's gonna fill that train up. And just gonna use a bunch of my aluminum sheets again. Gosh darn it. Ain't no race for the wicked, money don't grow on trees. Got factories to feed and factories to feed. Although, actually, not consuming that much, I suppose. What else comes on this side? Alumnia. Interesting. Where does alumnia usually come from? I'm perplexed by this one. It does, you're right. But why do we not have it is more my question. Because things are jammed again. Okay. What's wrong? What is your major malfunction? I still think the beeping of the Spidertron is just like friggin' factory. It's always breaking. Something's wrong with it. Wait, what? Oh. How does that even happen? Who knows? But clearly I broke something at some point. I don't know when I broke it, but I did break something. That's right. Not only did we break it, but we also fixed it. Oh, that's gonna have far-reaching consequences. Fiberglass was down because of that. No. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. We fixed the problem. It's just going to take a second. Wait. Ah, shit. Never mind, we've created a new problem. They say it's always good to create a new problem because it gives you something to do. Keeps you employed. At the rate I'm going, I'll never be unemployed. You know, unless they see what I'm doing and be like, oh my god, Steve, what have you done to your base? You're fired. That's probably reasonable. You know, I gotta be honest, when I watched, I was just thinking about this, when you watch TV from like the 80s or whatever, or maybe it's just America, it makes you think that being, like, you watch cartoons, and it makes you think that being fired is a thing that happens all the time, you just get rehired again. Because, I mean, how many times has Homer Simpson been fired from the plant? How many times, you know, do this or you're fired? You know, you hear that in TV shows. You hear all the bloody time. Now, I'm not making any assumptions about people, and if you've been fired before, I apologize. You know, I don't really know. And the U.S. tech industry fires 200,000 employees. Yeah, but it's always like a do this or you're fired, Smithson. You know, do you get that sort of situation? I don't know. I always just assumed being fired was just a normal part of life. And I haven't been fired. Talk to my boss about that. But when are you gonna fire me? And they'll be like, I'm not planning to fire you, Seif. And I'm like, well, you're really not fulfilling your part of the deal here. And they'll be like, do you want to be fired? And I'm like, I mean, if you gotta. Like, I don't gotta. How many you've been closed? So technically firing? I mean, that's not really a firing. That's an entire company closing. That's not on you. Unlock. Oh no, Ghostin's been fired. I can tell it. I can tell. I can see it in his eyes. You got a severance package? That's alright. I just assumed that being fired was just going to be more of a thing that happens in adult life. And it just doesn't happen. Laid off is a fancy word for fired. I mean, yeah, I suppose. But I mean, if it's like because... You know, fired always, to me, implies that, you know, you did a big mistake and, oh, your job is gone because, you know, that's how big your mistake was, you idiot. There are people who seem to get fired a lot. Yeah, that's true. I mean, Homer Simpson should be fired repeatedly from every job he sits in. But I'm just thinking now, for some reason, George Jetson. I don't know why I'm thinking about George Jetson. I really don't think about him very often. But I'm thinking about him now. Right? I don't know. Don't question where my mind goes. But, you know, he's always been like, you're fired. And he's never fired because he always goes back. You know? Maybe he should be fired. I don't know. George Jetson a bad employee? I don't know. Just because he had like a vaguely, possibly racist robot, you know, robot maid. But I think she was paid, so I guess it's not racist. Well, I guess it wasn't slavery, so that's okay then. It's stereotypical though, right? But, yeah. Anyway. Robot maid getting paid. Yeah. Rosie got paid. She worked for an industry. Like for a company. I'm pretty sure I'm not making this up. I'm pretty sure in Jetsons, Rosie got paid. Wait, George Jetson's paying his robot maid? I mean, yeah, it's in the future. Maybe the robot revolution occurred there. You know. Look it up. She worked for a company. I've looked it up before because I was wondering if George Jetson was a slave owner, but he is not. Is not, will not be. I don't know. No, it's a duck. Well, it's always a duck, isn't it? Robot owner. No, he doesn't own... Ooh. Does George Jetson own a robot? I don't think he does. He owns a house or an apartment. If he owns it, he might rent it. But the Rosie, he is hired by an agency. Oh, you own a robot. Okay, do you pay your robot? Or are you a slave owner? Are you a robot slave owner? That's what I gotta ask you, Soulburn. Do we have to emancipate your robot? They'll bloody do it. You paid for the robot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Slave owner. Change their filters. Oh no, I'm good to my slaves. I make sure they've got food and water. Do I own a car with a cruise control? I will make that one step closer, easier for you. Do I own a car? No! See, that was easy. I do not own a car yet. It's working on it, It's coming. I don't know when, but hopefully soon. Yeah, something like that. More news on that later. Yeah, still going with lessons. Let's go with that. Get there. We'll get there. Don't you worry. And then I will be driving to every cat cafe within like 100-kilometer radius. When I get a car, will it have cruise control? Probably not. I don't know. I'm not really a cruisy kind of guy. I mean, do you look at me and think, man, this guy loves to cruise? Probably do love to cruise, actually, now that I think about it. Are there any cat cafes in the 100-kilometer radius? Absolutely. There's Purr and Beans. Let's see. Cat Cafe, Auckland. Is... Yeah, I don't think the Fat Kitty Cafe is actually a cat cafe. There is Purr and Beans. Okay, I only know of Purrs and Beans. But I'm gonna go to Purrs and Beans. Gotta pet those cats. Which is an entirely normal and rational thing to do, obviously. Yeah, we need more than one. Confuse Cat Cafe with Cat Girl Cafe. You know, Cat Girl Cafes, those are a little bit more underground. You need to know a guy to get into one of those. You know, you're like, hey. And they're like, you cool? And I was like, yeah, I cool. And they go, no, you got cruise control of your car, man. You don't have cruise control. You're not cool enough. And I'm like, ah. You feel bad for the cats? Why? They're really well made. They're really well looked after. Really well looked after, and they've got like a bunch of rules so you can't like harass the cats, like, and they like have a lot of they have people just watching, making sure the cats are okay. I mean, those cats are absolutely pampered. Those are not the cats you should feel sorry for. Rasta cats, maybe. Who knows? Maybe all cats are Rasta cats. Can you prove they're not? I cannot prove they're not. Rasta cats? Well, they're not past the prime. How do I know they're not slave cats? Because they're cats. Cats aren't slaves. Cats are gods. At least they think they are. And honestly, that's all that matters. What the cat thinks. We put collars on them. Those cats don't have collars. They're inside cats. Hello, Maholic and party. How is everyone doing today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Get the shout out for Maholic. If you guys don't watch Maholic, and I mean the Raiders probably already do, but if you guys don't watch Maholic, you absolutely should. He's a fellow Kiwi Factorio player, and he is doing all sorts of wonderful stuff in space exploration, so you should totally check him out. As for the Raiders, hello, I am SeiferKatt, and we are doing Nullius. We are getting towards an end, but that end is still quite some time away. So, yeah, I've just come over here to just make sure my research is happening, and look at that, it's happening, so that's exciting. Yeah, we are getting closer to an end, and that's extremely exciting for me. Yeah. And despite what people say, no, it doesn't matter what people say, I'm not doing it. I refuse. Yeah, science is coming along. We are working on stuff, and very soon we're probably going to start launching some more things to try and get more copper and uranium in here. It's probably the appropriate thing to do, like on an emotional level. You're reading comments about Factorio price increase. Those like people who have never heard about the game nor the developers. Oh, that sounds wonderful. And that's sarcasm. That does not sound wonderful at all. It sounds wretched. Is it as wretched as it sounds? Go check the highlight in the Discord. Yep, that happened. I assume that's exactly as wretched as that sounds. People just being like very sanctimonious about what is right for the game, having never played it. Would I be at least somewhat correct on that? Memory circuits. Okay, we're still needing those memory circuits. It does keep coming down to those, doesn't it? Yeah, sure. Yeah, okay, that was about as rich as I expected. Okay. I think we've had enough playing around and being lazy. We've actually got to do this. I didn't want to, but we actually have to. We need foundries and we need assemblers. Do we have foundries? We have 33 of them. I mean, look, yeah, as you said, there are people who don't know the game, probably don't care about the game. So, what do they care? But then again, you know, that's the internet. Everyone can have their say on the internet. Everyone can give their bad take. Like for me, saying that, you know, obviously pineapple is a top 3 vegetable. You know, is that a bad take? Of course it's a stupid take. But am I allowed to make it? Absolutely I'm allowed to make it. Does it mean it's top 3 vegetable? Yes, because I'm on the internet and I'm always right. That's a joke, of course, but it is a top 3 vegetable. Along with corn and gherkin. And I will accept no other responses. And if people disagree with me, that's fine. They're allowed to. I'm not the police on this. And yeah, let them say what they want. I mean, Woob's aware of that as well, I'd imagine. I mean, it's not their first rodeo with the internet hate police anyway, I'm sure. How goes the stream? Stream goes well, Hellbait. Thank you for asking. We have made up... Oh, hello. We've made all the algae we ever need. Well, not all the algae. We've launched all the algae we ever need. We're getting a lot of oxygen in. And we're currently working on getting things done. I mean, I'm always working getting things done. That's not really news. What did you miss? Nothing major. Unless you're talking about what Valdek's talking about. which is Whoop increasing the price for Factorio, which, okay, not really that big a deal. By $5. $5, guys! Holy shit, break the bank. I don't need rails, I need splitters. I mean, look, $5 is a lot of money to some people. You know what, maybe I shouldn't be dismissive of that. Like an alcohol tax, trying to keep the kids off drugs. Yeah. Hey kid, I got some words for you. Words of advice. Don't get into Factorio. I had a wife, I had a family, I had a dog that didn't hate me, and now look at me. Gotta make the factory grow. Doesn't have to be you, kid. You can get away from this life. To be fair, this person now has a dog that does hate them. Just in case you're unaware of what the story of this man's life was. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's nothing more toxic and greedy than someone increasing a price. I've lost the plot? No, I entirely know the plot. I was going with a hypothetical situation of something will never happen. What acting? Holy shit, do you see like films that go, holy shit, Robert Downey Jr. thinks he's Iron Man. He thinks he's a superhero, guys. Robert Downey Jr.'s lost the plot. Don't do it, don't do it, don't. Okay, you did it. Even though I told you not, I asked you not to do it. Still went and did it. And honestly, I know it didn't want to listen to me, Panda. A lot of things don't want to listen to me. Probably for good reason too, honestly. I don't know why I immediately jumped to Robert Downey Jr. I think about Robert Downey Jr. a little bit less than I think about George Jetson. Which is relevant to an earlier conversation. Actually, I don't think about George Jetson that much at all, but every now and then, you know, every now and then George Jetson, there he is in my head. I don't remember what he sounds like, probably a dick. Oh, does George Jetson sound like a dick? Do I need to Google that? I'm not Googling that. I already know the answer. The answer is probably. But he's not a slave owner, so that's important. You're against the price increase? That's alright. Why am I like this most times? Because I am trying to be entertaining? That's kind of the point of the stream? I mean, do you want me to be streaming how I normally play games? Alright. For the next minute, just for you, I'll stream how I normally play games. You know, not for a minute, because that's going to be boring. The next 30 seconds. Okay? That's just for you, Rabolte. Yeah, is that the stream you want? Because I sure as hell don't want it. That's the worst freaking stream I've done in like so long. Exactly. That is what you get when you want the normal Seif plays a game. Okay? No one wants that shit. You know what? Maybe you do want that shit. That's fine. I don't want to stream that shit. Could you imagine? For anyone coming in during that, being like, oh man, this guy doesn't even talk. What the fuck? Excuse my language. Yeah. So, why am I like this? Because it's called entertainment. what I'm doing. I'm streaming. Am I unhinged? No, I'm trying to be entertaining. Am I succeeding? That's up to you. I can't answer that question for you. No, no, I'm not just gonna chill. Absolutely not. Why would I chill? It's not what my brand is. My brand isn't come here and watch guys quietly play game. I'm here to cause chaos. I'm here to play Factorio my own unique way and just stuff up. Okay, not intentionally, of course, but you know, it happens. Also, there's no bloody room for plastic. Yeah, exactly. And do some people come into the stream and go, man, this guy talks too much? Probably. And to that, I say, that's fine. There's plenty of people whose streams go to and they say absolutely freaking nothing. Anyway, that's enough of Steve talking about stuff that he honestly does not care too much about right now. Revolte, you want a serious note? I say this in full seriousness. If you do not like this stream, if you do not like this energy, you do not have to be here. Okay? If you like the energy, awesome. This is serious time here. There is a response if you go, yeah, but maybe you should calm down. If you want to guess what their response is, you can figure it out. It's a timeout, by the way, in case you're wondering. All right. Cool. Anyway, now that I've said that, now I've said my piece. If I own a car, I have a robot for sorts. Yeah. Your question is, am I paying the robot? Is that what you're about to ask? The answer is no. The robot gets no payment. The robot revolution shall rise, starting with me. But I shall pet the car, and the car shall be paid entirely in pets, and I think it'll appreciate that. Oh no, I I saw it. I saw it coming. Oh, I'm just, you know, I just don't know why I keep being told, oh, why am I being so energetic? Because it's the stream, man. I'm here for. Oh, we should probably enable a limit on that. The robot would get bored. Yeah, probably would. Probably wouldn't get driven that much either, so it's probably not a happy robot. Ah, am I a bad robot slave owner? You know what? I was about to do a poll on that, but I already know where that poll will go, and I don't think we need to poll, am I a bad robot slave owner? Because I think I already know the answer. The answer is yes, queen. Probably without the queen part, that was kind of weird. Yes, indeed. Alright, your robot needs a bath and a wax. Sorry, just excuse me. I can't ever hear excuse me, princess, without like friggin'. Oh, I just hear that really shitty Link voice. Well, excuse me, princess. I know that's what you're going for, but holy shit, why did they think that was the best voice they could have for Link? Like, honestly, it's so bad. So bad. Oh, the Philips Link game is also pretty bad. I haven't played it, but I've seen people play it. Because obviously I didn't own a Philips Link. Because why would I? Excuse me, princess. I thought excuse me, princess was from the cartoon. I was pretty sure excuse me, princess was the Legend of Zelda cartoon. In fact, I'm pretty sure it is. Zelda CDI? No. No, it's no, I'm sure it's from the cartoon. Look, you know what? This is important. This is now the #1 importance thing. Yeah, I've got to mute, unfortunately, because I don't want. Ever do anything that had sound. I thought I was going to end up on a YouTube channel. I didn't think I was going to end up on askyourmemes.com. It's not the name of the website. Ah, sorry. I'm just so excited that I remembered that. This is how my life goes. I'm just incredibly excited about a quote from a show that I never watched. Why am I so excited by this? Man, SeiferKatt really loves Legend of Zelda. Super show, the cartoon. Nope, never saw it. It's a meme, yeah. That's true. No disrespect intended for anyone who thought it was the other way around. I was just excited that I got it right. Is graphite coming, or is graphite just stuffing about? You're one of those people that's happy to be wrong? That's good. I think that's honestly a good attitude to take in life. I'm also happy to be wrong, but I want to make sure I'm wrong before I don't mind being wrong, rather. I'm not happy to be wrong, but if I'm wrong, I'm like, okay, well, I learned it now. I'm pretty happy about it. Like, yeah, I feel the same way. Do I like to be right? Of course I like to be right. I'm an asshole that way. But, I'd rather be right than wrong. But at the same time, if I'm wrong, then, I'm wrong. Some people don't like when some people, Panda gets frustrated when I'm like, I gotta be right. He's like, you really don't have to be right on this. But Panda, you don't understand. You can't be wrong. It's like, it's okay to be wrong. I'm like, but it's probably be okay to be right. And she's like, no, you. That's who she married. What did the wrong brother invent? Very good question. What did he invent? Nothing, I assume, because he was too busy being wrong. Oh. Well, he's only one brother, so that was the mistake. She'd have had another brother, eh? Would have got more done. Okay. Suppose we should probably connect that to plastic. The plastic train is coming. It's got 3 kilometers to go. And only son that can't be a brother. Shit, you're right. It's true. Maybe his brother was his imaginary friend. Oh, it's so sad. He's like, me and my brother are inventors, say. They're also gangsters, apparently. It was like, but, Wilbur, you're an only child. It's like, no, see, my brother's here. Orson? Wilbur was one of the... Oh, shit. Right. Brothers. Orville and Wilbur. Wasn't Orson. I was close. I mean, look, if that flight had gone wrong, he would have been an only brother. Credited for something they didn't do first. That is true. There was Michael Bird, the Flying Man. That's not true. That's just a song. Michael Bird, the Flying Man. I'm gonna stop from California all the way to Japan. That's a good song. I think there's rumors that a guy from New Zealand achieved it first, but that just seems like classic New Zealand taking credit for other people's work. That's not true, but that is also... I I heard that a guy from New Zealand achieved flight before the Wright brothers, but it's one of those things that, yeah, who says? He says. All right, anyone else? What, you don't believe him? It's one of those moments, and it's like, no, why would we? It's like, because he said it, and why would a man lie? You think someone would just go to the papers and lie? Think someone would just lie on the internet? Goodness. Let's do actually another full... out of that. Alright, how do we feel about that? Good. Why would someone do that? Just go on the internet and lie. Exactly. I mean, let's not point out the fact that that's literally what I'm doing 95% of the time I'm here. But let's ignore that fact, shall we? I think we should. I agree. Thinking, everyone. I think we need to make graphite again. You're going over there. If it really wants to come all the way over here. I kind of respect. At the same time, I really want more memory circuits. Alright, so let's just destroy this, destroy all that, and then let's just make a shit ton of memory circuits, I suppose, because brrr. Good reason to do something, just brrr. Sodium hydroxide is just a lie. Oh, I just got that. That took... I read it and I didn't think about it, and now I thought about it for a second, and now I'm just mad at you. And you know, good work, good one. You know, I can't be mad. I'm just upset. Mad if I want to. Do what I want. It's my stream. Dungeon! 10 years dungeon! No one's going to the dungeon today. Probably. See. See for yourself, as they say. I really wanted that to be my catchphrase for a little bit, but it was stupid. See for yourself! What a dumb catchphrase that would have been. I got very excited about it. I put it in a notepad and documented everything. It's like, damn, good shit. Like, it was between the time where I was doing YouTube and Twitch, so like, you know, a good 2-3 years. I'm like, damn, if I ever get back into this, see for yourself is going to be my catchphrase. And I'm like, oh. came to it like years later with, that's the dumbest catchphrase I've ever seen. And I should know. I wrote it. I was so excited when I thought about it, though. Shit. Genius. Be rich. No, I'm not. I'm gonna be respected. No, I'm not. I'm gonna be acknowledged. Unlikely. Try it out. I just have to see for myself. Oh god, no. It'd have to be see for yourself, wouldn't it? Otherwise it doesn't work. I don't know. Maybe catchphrases is just a weird thing in general. Do I need a catchphrase? It'd be a catchphrase because of a cat. I'm really happy about that, actually. It was stupid, but I love it anyway. Isn't that what the ducks are? The ducks are Dave's catchphrase. I've just sort of taken it because people were amused by it. And now I'm like, well, I guess ducks is just something I do now. Llama, llama, duck. Eat. There's a llama, there's a llama. Something llama. Hungry llama. Llama's gonna eat your lunch. Your lunch is gone. Llama ate it. Sorry. We have a train that's out of fuel. That's concerning. I gotta tell you guys I got to pet some llamas like a few weeks back. I don't remember if I did. Went down to a place called Rotorua. Got to pet some ducks. No, not ducks. God damn. No, they weren't llamas, so they're alpacas. They're like the better llamas. Alpacas. And I very much enjoyed myself patting those little dudes. So the plastic. Ah, shit. Take their hearts. But anyway, I pet an alpaca. I did not pet an alpaca. Soft. And then when I was feeding one, like all of a sudden all these alpacas just started showing up, trying to maul me. I was like, oh shit, this is how I die. I was like, you know what? I kind of expected it to be something like this. Yeah, they do actually get a chance to recharge, right? At the battery mines. Yeah, they do. Now I tried petting the goat. Oh. Oh, they all want hugs. Oh. How do you get a job as a baby goat hugger? You know what? I said that aloud, and I'm pretty sure that's a slur for someone. Pretty sure if someone calls you a baby goat hugger, you're actually allowed to punch them in the mouth. Yeah. Man, I love that joke. That's such a good joke. Okay. How do I feel about the situation? Could feel better. what I'm going to do is call this memory bpick 2. And you go there, full cargo, and then also add something one goat is a good joke. Memory. Oh. Wait, we're not dealing with enough of the sulfur anymore. Clearly not. Ori in the blind forest. My goodness. Playing the long game. He's truly become the capitalist. There you go. The Ori series is amazing storytelling. It's like a Metroidvania, right? Okay. I understood it was a little bit like a Metroidvania, and I do like a Metroidvania. Metroidvania with some Super Meat Boy. You lost me on the Super Meat Boy. Super Meat Boy made me cry. Not actually, that's an exaggeration, but it did upset me. Because I would see something and I was just like, I want to get something done, and I just couldn't get there, and I was so frustrated. And I would just be like, what? And it's like, you could just finish the level, Steve. I'm like, but I want to get the key. And I couldn't play the game without trying to get the key. And Glacier's saying, not like Super Meat Boy, okay. I mean, it depends. Like, I held off playing Celeste for years because I was like, this just looks like Super Meat Boy. And then I played it, I was like, oh, no way. Celeste is not Super Meat Boy. Celeste is a beautiful game, which I never finished the epilogue. I mean, the epilogue is the hardest part of the game, of course. Well, aside from side C's, but... At least made your hands hurt. I respect that. But see, Celeste, it had a theme which just made me want to try harder. And I... So, was your friends with the developers? Oh, really? That's cool. I don't know if you're joking or not. I'm going to assume you're not. Why would someone tell lies on the internet? But... yeah. How much did we pay for electricity because we played Factorio? I probably paid more for electricity playing Factorio than I paid for Factorio at this point. Just hang around the Ori speedrun community. Oh man, that's awesome. I always want to speedrun something one day, but then I realize that I have to put work into it, and then I'm just like, nope, I don't want to do it anymore. I've speedrun enough. You never finished the game. Wait, so you're looking at the speedrun community, you were hanging around the speedrun community, but you weren't speedrunning, you were just there? Just the guy who's just like, oh yeah, I know speedruns, I've seen a speedrun before. Buddy, if you're around the speedrunners, you got a speedrun. They won't respect you otherwise. You know what they say? Oh, okay, you're just watching the game. That's fair enough. You know what they say? When you enter a speedrun community, you got to punch the biggest guy in the mouth on the first day. I think that's how it works. That could be prison, I don't know. Speedrun Factorio, did you punch the biggest guy in the mouth? You know, otherwise they won't respect you. They're speedrunners. That's how it works, right? Prison rules work for speedruns. Oh god, this part of the base. Ah, nice. Did you put yourself on the leaderboard? Place 100. Yeah, there is no spoon. I mean, that's still pretty good. Can't complain about that. Total inflatable nuts challenge. Mm. It is challenging, I've heard. Okay, still getting stuff. Sorry, yawning. Any scene is about 1 hour 20 minutes. Yeah, but I mean that's from speedrunners. He's already punched the biggest guy in the mouth. You know how those speedrunners are. Just curious where this one's going to go. In fact, if it doesn't go to where I want it to, I'm going to drag it to where I want it to go. Kicking and screaming. Not where I want you to go. Time for the kicking and the screaming. Meow? I'll be right back, everyone. Just a second. Alright, what is going on here? What have I missed? What are you guys up to? Gotta save Panda, right. I was getting her water, thank you very much. I was actually getting her water. I was being a good husband there. Goodness. Ugh. Don't need to rescue Panda. Panda is quite rescued. Hang on. There we go. That's the important one. Now I can ask her, and now we can all hear how rescued she is. Wait, why do we have another? What is going on here? Why do we have another train that has no fuel? You spider. What are you spider? I swear to gosh. That's not great. Okay. Okay, we were going somewhere, but now I think we've got somewhere more important to be. It's over here. Why are those... Okay. I don't know why that train's not getting fueled up. Can we grab a train that's sort of near there? Not really. Okay, we'll check it in a moment. I did the stupidest thing possible. I make cats that can talk. What's the problem with that? I love how you guys are just like very protective of Panda. Like, I'm actually really appreciative that you guys want to keep her protected because, you know, ask the cat exactly. Why are all my trains running out of fuel right now? And why is graphite being such a gosh darn problem right now? Alright, so let's fix one thing at a time. Why is that in trouble? They did GeoGuess for Elden Ring? Oh god, I wouldn't do very well at that. I didn't know Elden Ring that well. You got a link to it? I'm happy to do it for the last little bit. Like, I could do a little bit of GeoGuess. Okay, there we go. Yeah, right, I'll do it after the Factorio stream's done, before I raid. Sounds like entertainment. Hang on, you're the acid train as well. You're both broken. That's not great. Genshin, Skyrim, GTA 5, WoW, and Fortnite. I did one for WoW, and I was actually pretty impressed because I was just doing like Kalimdor, was it Eastern Kingdoms? I don't know. I was doing one for WoW, and I was like, oh wow, I actually remember this most of these areas pretty well. You know, fair enough. If you play enough of that game, how do you not? Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Sure. So is the problem these things? Is this the problem over here? Like the sulfuric acid pick. Is this the problem? That might be the problem. It looks like these are all pretty much fueled up. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, it drains you out of fuel, huh? What a gosh darn surprise. If it's the same one, and I know it is. Yeah, it's the same one. Uh-oh. Valdek's throwing his hat into the ring. Oh no, don't do it for my base. I don't know where most of the things are. Ah, hell yeah. Hot cats. I loved the hot cats. It's truly the best invention I've ever seen. Panda was not as impressed. That's okay. Panda was never gonna be impressed by the hot cats. That's true. He's already got an incredibly hot cat, am I right? Anyway. Hot cats, people don't understand vegetables. I mean, corn is a vegetable. You know, because vegetables aren't like a thing. Vegetables don't exist. Corn is grass. Yeah, and potato is a tuber, but it's a vegetable. A tomato is a fruit, but it's a vegetable. Vegetables don't mean a thing. They're not a botany term. They're a culinary term. Starches are vegetable, like a potato. Are you saying a potato is not a vegetable? Potato's a vegetable. It absolutely is. Corn is a vegetable. Even though it's a cereal, yes, it's a vegetable. Culinary term. It doesn't mean anything. Vegetables aren't even real. What is this? What is this? What am I looking at? Okay. Anyway, enough of looking at heresy. Actually, before I have enough, why do we have another train that has no gosh darn fuel? How does this keep happening? Ah. Oh no, it doesn't matter. If it's the ghost, I'm still gonna sneak a peek because that's the sort of creepy voyeur I am. Ah yes, I could have not said that. The place is going to be recorded for a long time. Exactly. Are we not all just a bit of a vegetable? What? Why is there like 6 cans of water in this thing? Can you donate some water, please? Oh no, we're having power problems again. Probably because all the science is going off, actually, I just realized. Um, couldn't there be like fuel? Like fuel? Fuel? Actually, the more I say it, the more it becomes a more intriguing question. Why is it not connected to anything? Who knows how long that hasn't been connected? Oh, another train's out of fuel. Bloody marvelous. Okay, we're going to fix this. I like how it's like we've been fine with fuel for the longest time, and now it's just every train is just like, by the way, I lack fuel. I bet you they're just throwing their fuel out. I wonder if power has anything to do with it. No, power had nothing to do with that last one. What's your problem? You only have 14 batteries. Why do you only have 14 batteries? Where are the rest of your batteries? You can't just have 14 batteries. That's how this life works. That train got fuel, where's mine? Yeah, it does feel a little bit like that right now. You're just getting a little bit antsy. All right, well, let's get it safe for now. And I'm going to call it here for the recording. So thank you very much, YouTube people, for being here today. And I'll see you next time. Bye.